to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
The Golden State Warriors are facing one of their biggest challenges in years. After losing 12 of their last 15 games, Stephen Curry's team urgently needs solutions. But could a trade involving names like Jimmy Butler or Brandon Ingram truly save the season? Today on Warriors News Fan Update, we'll dive into the details of this potential turnaround. And before we get started, if you want to stay updated on everything Warriors related, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're building an incredible community of passionate fans, and your presence is essential. NBA insider Michael Scott has shared impactful information about the trade market. He pointed out that the Warriors front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr., is determined to give Curry another chance to compete for a title. With that goal in mind, high-profile names are on their radar. Jimmy Butler, known for his competitive spirit, is one of the primary targets. But is he the missing piece? The current situation for the team is challenging. Consistency has disappeared, and even promising players like Trayce Jackson-Davis don't yet seem ready to take on a decisive role. Butler's arrival, with his ability to dominate games and his playoff pedigree, could elevate the team's performance. However, there are obstacles: the high cost of a trade, his advanced age, and doubts about his willingness to commit long-term. Imagine the impact of seeing Butler don the Warriors jersey, playing alongside Curry and Draymond Green, chasing one more epic playoff run. Would this be the last hurrah for a legendary generation, or just a desperate attempt? As a Warriors fan, I view this situation with a mix of excitement and concern. The idea of adding a player of Jimmy Butler's caliber is undoubtedly enticing. Butler is a fierce competitor with a history of delivering in the playoffs, something that could inject energy and consistency into a team currently lost amid inconsistency and lack of direction. On the other hand, as a fan closely following the team, I worry about the cost of such a trade. Losing talents like Kuminga or Wiggins and sacrificing draft picks could jeopardize the team's future, especially given that Butler is in the later stages of his career. And honestly, with Curry already carrying the weight of the team on his shoulders, I question whether Butler's arrival would be enough to turn the Warriors into a true title contender again. My perspective is that if a move of this magnitude is made, it needs to be spot on. Butler is an intriguing possibility, but I don't believe he's the magic solution. The team needs more balance, a clear strategy, and possibly adjustments to the young core to complement Curry, Draymond, and the other veterans. If the trade is well calculated, keeping a good part of the core intact and not sacrificing too much of the future, then I think it's worth the risk. But if it's a desperate move that compromises the long-term prospects, as a fan, I prefer to see the team build something solid and sustainable for the coming years. What about you? What's your take? Let's discuss this with other fans in the comments.